Hello and welcome to another episode of Goa 365's Story Behind the Story. Now we have been discussing Bardes in the last episode, so we would like to continue discussing Bardes. Now there are a few constituencies left. We can take them together because they are quite closely linked. Perne, Mandre, Porori on its own, given the thing that Rohan County has joined, the sitting MLA has joined the BJP. Panji, Taligaon, Santa Cruz. Panjim becomes important because the MLA has gone and attacked his own minister regarding some jobs. Plus earlier he had also gone to the GMC where there was allegations that only people from Valpo and Pori are being taken in GMC. Taligaon, Santa Cruz, and finally Mahe, where there are indications that probably the sitting BJP MLA might not get a ticket. So very interesting what's happening even within the ruling BJP. So I would like to start with Gurudas Bab. Gurudas Bab, we'll start with Perne Mandre, and you Perne Mandre sarke tumche, so you should know exactly what the situation is like.
की बाबू आजगावकर नाका मिशन फॉर लोकल म्हणजे स्टार्ट केल्लें आनी तांणी एक नांव फुडें केलें आमगे तिकेट दिया पण जालां कितें की BJPचो जो एक ग्रूप आहा तो ताज्या अगेन्स्ट आहा आनी तेंच्यांनी एमजीचो कॅन्डिडेट आसलो पळय एमजीन जो कॅन्डिडेट ठरयलो प्रवीण आर्लेकर ताका BJPत आतां 26 किंवा 27 ही जॉयनींग BJP. आर्लेकर म्हणटा पळय आदले सगळे आमदार भायले आसले म्हणजे लोकांचें म्हणणें आसलें म्हणटा आनी आतां पेडण्यां घर बांदलां प्रवीण आर्लेकरान पेडण्यां हय नवें घर बांदलां आपूण पेडणेकार दाखोवपा खातीर आनी आतां ताका इट हॅज पेड टू हीम बिकॉज BJP इज एक्सेप्टींग हीम आनी ते बाबू आजगांवकर पळय आहा न्ही तो आतां भायर पडलेचो जमा आहा ताणें पळय थंय तांकां वॉर्निंग मिनींग दिलां BJPच्या कार्यकर्त्यांक आनी तांचो ऑब्जर्वर गेल्लो म्हापशेंच्यान ताका ताणें सांगलां की तुमी जर आपल्याक तिकेट दिली ना जाल्यार आपूण कितेंय करूंक शकता म्हणून पण या न्ही ते सांगचें पडटलेंच न्ही कोणी सांगतलें ते एक्सेप्ट म्हाका आसा कार्लोस आल्मेदा ताणें कांय बोवाळ घालनासतना तो ही हॅज जॉयन काँग्रेस परंतु बाबू आजगांवकाराक जालां कितें ही वॉज इलेक्टेड एज एमजे कॅन्डिडेट राजेंद्र आर्लेकराचो पराभव करून तो निवडून आयिल्लो आनी राजेंद्र आर्लेकरान सुद्दां थंय एक घर भाड्याक घेतलेलें विनोडा ह्या गांवांक भाड्याक घेवन थंय रावतालो तो आपूण पेडण्यां रावता दाखोवपा खातीर पण लोकांनी ताका कारण ताचो जो स्वभाव पळय आहा न्ही आर्लेकर वॉज अ व्हेरी गूड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर पण तो व्हेरी ऑनेस्ट तो लोकांक सांगूंक शकना ना आपूण तुका काम जॉब दिता म्हणून सांगनासलो तो म्हणटा तुजी जर पात्रता आहा तर आपूण तुका जॉब मेळटा तुका म्हणून हें लोकांक आवडना म्हणून ताका उडयलो बाबू आजगांवकारान फाटल्या 5 वर्सान ही जॉयन BJP आनी त्या खातीर ताजे BJPचे कार्यकर्ते आसले पळय ते ताका तितले बरे नासले आनी MJPचे कार्यकर्त्यांनी ताज्या अगेन्स्ट गेल्ले सो हे दोगूय आतां एक जाल्यात आनी तेंच्यांनी मिशन फॉर लोकल केलें आनी इवन सतीश धोंडान ताका सांगलेलें की आमचो पळय सेनेटर मिनिस्टर आहा ताणें ताका प्रॉमीस केलां की तिकेट दितले म्हणून पूण लोकांचो इतलो ताका स्ट्रॉंग अपोजिशन जालें की दे वर नो अदर ऑल्टरनेट जर ते सीट जिखतले जाल्यार बाबू आजगांवकर नाका अशें जालें म्हणून तेंच्यान आतां ते आमच्या आर्लेकराक हाडटात ते मांद्रे इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट लेटेस्ट पोजिशन जालां पळय ते लक्ष्मीकांत पार्सेकर अजूनय तिकेट मागता आनी आपल्याक मेळटली म्हणून सांगता तो परंतु BJPचे सगळे एकूण जे हें जाल्लें आहा पळय तांचो गोंयचो ऑब्जर्वर फडणवीस तांणी सांगलेलें किंवा बाकी सांगलें जालां की दयानंद सोपटे इज द कॅन्डिडेट आनी आय थिंक ही सिटींग MLA तो आसतलो तशें म्हणून परंतु MGचो कॅन्डिडेट पळय आहा थंय तो बरो पावरफूल आहा आनी भितरल्यान जर पार्सेकारान ताका हेल्प केली कारण पार्सेकार बंड करचो ना ही हॅज बीन चीफ मिनिस्टर ताजे वयर तांकां कांय मेळपाचें ना न्ही आनी ही इज इनवॉल्व इन द एज्युकेशन फील्ड सो आय डोंट थिंक ही वील रिवोल्ट वा कॉन्टेस्ट इलेक्शनाचें परंतु तांणी जर गुप्तपणान भितरल्या भितर जर आमकां हाका आजगांवकाराक जर हेल्प केली जाल्यार व्हेरी टफ फायट विल बी देयर.
Sorry Ashley, but before I move from Pedne, I would bring because single constituency Porori. So what you feel is the issue in Porori?
Rohan Khawte पयली he was supposed to join Congress party.
He was supported by Congress.
Yeah.
And when he stood
As independent last
correct.
time.
Yeah.
Then
And
he
even last month, all his supporters like
joined.
Bhupesh Naik,
Yeah.
ex-Jilla Panchayat member and other sarpanchas, and they have joined Congress. की आता हो फाटल्यान येवपाचो आहा म्हणून तांणी सांगलेलें बी आपले कार्यकर्ते गेल्यार आपण फुडारांनी डिसिजन घेतलो म्हणून ताजी एक कितें कंडिशन आशिल्लें की ताजो भाव आहा पळय ताका सांता क्रुज तिकेट जाय आसली काँग्रेसची आनी थंय तांचें म्हणजे तें बिस्कटलें. दोगांयकय तिकेट शक्य ना म्हणून सांगलें आनी काँग्रेसीन. आनी मागीर ते जे काँग्रेसीन गेल्ले पळय तेंचे काँग्रेस सोडली आनी दे केम बॅक आनी रोहन हॅज जॉयन BJP नाव. परवरी जी तांची BJP मंडळ आसा किंवा सगळे तांचे जे ऑफिस बेजार आहा पळय एवरीबडी डेडली अगेन्स्ट रोहन खंवटे. म्हणजे तो म्हणटा तूं काल पर्यंत आमकां हें करतालो तांचे केशी घालतालो आमकां तूं बदनाम करतालो आनी तुका हाव कॅन वी वर्क फॉर यू नाव. रोहन म्हणटा कितें की सद्या तिडक आहा पळय मातशें राग आहा मातसो थंड जालो काय ते दे वील कम एंड वर्क फॉर मी म्हण. पण रोहन अदरवायज यू वूड हॅव ओन वॉट आय नो फ्रॉम परवरी बिकॉज आय स्टे इन परवरी. परंतु आतां BJPचे पळय लोक आहा न्ही ते खूबच चाळवल्यात. या सो डिफिकल्ट.
Actually,
Start from Poruni and then go to Mandra.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Sawal
On which part?
on the part that it is difficult for Rohan
Yeah, okay.
after this switch that he has made in the BJP, because see, you know, the politician may switch overnight. It just takes him those 10 minutes to make the decision. The electorate will not switch overnight. Now this is not the first time Rohan is going to contest. No, he's already done 2 terms. So he has his own base. Now he has his own base which was mostly anti-BJP. A chunk of, I would say more than 60% of the vote share of Rohan County in Porvorim is anti-BJP.
They supported him because he was against.
Because he was against the BJP. No. Maybe the first time that he contested, you know, there was talk that, you know, in 2012 that Manohar Parrikar, sensing that Rohan can win, you know, internally told a section of the BJP support base that you switch to Rohan so that he wins and the Congress does not win.
Parvatkar. That time Parvatkar.
That one Parvatkar was the candidate.
The candidate.
So for the simple reason that he didn't want the Congress candidate to win. So the basic nature of Rohan County's vote share in Porvorim is anti-BJP, pro-Congress. Now he has done a somersault. You know, plus in the last 2 years, from the time they had been sacked from the cabinet, he was one of the most vociferous anti-government crusader, campaigner, whatever you call it.
Basically and outside also.
Inside, outside, everywhere.
Yes.
He and Vijay. I don't think
Yes.
it was a Congress who was an opposition, but these two guys.
Exactly.
More than anything.
So this step that he has taken of going into the BJP goes against the political
Everything.
grain. No, it just goes against the political grain, and how far the electorate will agree with that is a big question mark.
But who are his opponents there in
Doesn't
Porvorim?
matter in this kind of situations,
Okay.
because Rohan's vote base is a polarized vote base. No,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
polarized
Fair
to
enough.
Rohan County.
What about Mandre? I would like you to start with Mandre with this
I-
Parsekar and
I think if the ticket goes to Sopte, then
no,
how
most likely.
how Parsekar behaves and how the party gets Parsekar to behave depends on who will win and who will not win. It's very clear.
Fair enough. Penne, Babu
Babu seems to be gone. That's the unanimous picture among politicians, among journalists, and among everybody. I think it was the same situation of 2012.
Yeah, Rajan Narlikar.
Yes, same situation. Rajan Alekar was nowhere in the picture for Dargali. 2 months before the election, he was hoisted as a candidate and he swept. He swept by almost a 6,000-7,000 vote margin. So I think that kind of a situation has repeated for Babu Azgankar this time.
So it's not a very good situation.
No, it's not a good situation for him.
Kamulkar, you are from the area. Sang in short.
आता श्री सर बी उलयले सारकें आसा परिस्थिती अशी जाल्लेली आसा लोकांचें म्हणणें आसा की आमकां जे रिक्वायरमेंट जाय ते आमकां मेळूंक ना आतां खंयच्या अर्थात कशें ते लोक जाणा
ते नो वॉटर नो
हय सगळ्यात जो प्रॉब्लेम म्हटल्यार ते म्हणटा कसो उदक ना आनी सिच्युएशन सारकें आसलेलें आनी सिच्युएशन सारकें आसा बी अजून की उदक मेळना एका सायडीचें उदक जर मेळता जाल्यार दुसऱ्या सायडीन उदक ना आनी ते लोक आड्डी मारले ह्या सायडीचे बंद केले तांकां दिता हो एक व्हडलो प्रॉब्लेम जाला कारण ज्या जाग्यार उदक पिकता चांदेल आनी थंयच्यान जे सप्लाय जाता पण ते त्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन आसतना सुद्दां जर पावना आनी आतां आनी एक 30 MLD प्लांट घालपाचो जाला.
So what do you feel now? Babu Azgamkar problem.
प्रॉब्लेम सारको प्रॉब्लेम.
आणि मांद्रे
मांद्रे अजून तशे सिच्युएशन कशी आसा गडूळ आसा. जी तारोलकर
सो स्ट्रॉंग देर दोगूय स्ट्रॉंग
दोगूय स्ट्रॉंग आसा तितले रिकॉल आसा.
So you agree that with actually that Parsekar, whoever Butulan Kona, he can win?
सारखे आसा सारखे आसा.
Interesting. Interesting.
जाल्यार चित्र कितें तरी बदलू शकता ह्या दोगा भितर.
No, there is another factor also. There is also the Congress factor. Please remember that the Congress does have a vote base there in Mandre.
About 3,000 votes are there.
Oh, Asa?
असा अजून सुद्धा आहे.
That
I see.
Congress vote base is and loyal vote base. Congress has a loyal vote base in Mandre. So it depends
But
on.
Pedne, no.
No, not Penne, Mandre.
Mandre.
The coastal
Okay.
part of Mandre is Congress loyalist basically.
I see.
Earlier you had that Catholic Sarpanch of
Daniel
Keri Meloto. So there is a very strong population of Christian Kharvi in that
Coastal area.
coastal belt, which goes right up to Tirakol. So it depends on whether the Congress puts a candidate that can get that vote.
No, no. Okay. Fair
Like last time they put Babi Bakkar, which was a suicide, absolute suicide in that by-election. I mean, he didn't have the capacity of retaining the traditional Congress vote.
But he was a loyalist Mundale, no?
So
Okay.
if they put up Kalap or if they put up even
Parab,
Sangeeta
Sachin
Parab's son,
Sachin
then
Parab.
he will claim that 2,500, 3,000.
Because
Congress.
Sachin and Khalap, I don't know, but at least Sachin is quite active in
No, but the family, the Parab family is
He's
a
active.
Congress family.
Active,
there, no?
that's what, yeah.
It's the Congress family. It's been with the Congress for
No,
30
Khalap,
years.
I'm saying I don't know, but Sachin is quite
Yeah,
active, I think.
so it will retain that. No, even Kalap
He's
will
got a name.
he'll
He's got
retain
a
the Congress vote. No,
Fair.
he'll retain that.
Okay.
So that will also be a factor.
Yeah. Gurudas Bab, now before we go into that Aldona te magir te, we will just touch on Panji, Taligaon, Santa Cruz and maybe Old Goa a little bit. Generally, because nobody has jumped as yet here. But that's why I don't know, Santa Cruz is interesting. Panjim, Taligaon is become interesting now with Tony and all. Panji, I don't know.
नाही पणजी आणि ताळगांव आहा पळय हे दोन्ही मतदारसंघ आमी जर कितेंय म्हटलें तर दे आर द इन्फ्लुयन्स ऑफ बापूच.
Yeah, strong influence.
आता ते हायकोर्टान कितें केस जातली तशें पण ते जजमेंट वॉन्ट कम बिफोर इलेक्शन.
Not going to come.
आनी आयली सुद्दां जाल्यार दे वील नॉट डिस्क्वॉलिफाय हिम टू कॉन्टेस्ट द इलेक्शन. दॅट इज नॉट दॅट सिरियस ऑफेन्स अंडर एक्ट. सो द ओनली प्रॉब्लेम फॉर BJP in Panji is Utpal Parrikar.
Will he be a problem?
If he
Gurudas
contests,
Bab?
yes.
Will he be a problem?
Yeah, if he contests.
Hmm.
बट सेकंडली कितें जालां की आतां तो परिकाराचो चलो म्हण तो रावलो तर ताजे कांय सपोर्टर्स आसात.
बाईच्या परिकराच्या आसा.
हय ताजे जे वेळविशीर आहा आनी पयर ताणें वचून प्रत्येक वचून तांणी स्वामीचे आशिर्वाद घेतले. स्वामीन ताका कितें तरी एडवायस दिला खंय कशें कितें करता. सो इफ ही कॉन्टेस्ट इलेक्शन न्ही ताका तिकेट मेळपाची शक्यता म्हाका तर दिसना.
Difficult, very difficult.
Yeah. So if he contests as an independent, then Babuch may have some problem.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz is very risky to say anything. Yeah.
It is mostly a Congress seat, but looks like.
It was always been.
But even now, so it depends on who the Congress gives the ticket. Basically, I think, I don't know.
I have heard that
Rudolph is the front runner.
Likely
Yes.
to be the
Yeah,
candidate.
front runner.
So and he has also the base. He has fought with
Earlier.
his mother and all that. So he knows how to get awards. And Santa Cruz basically is a
Congress ticket. But now the AAP face also is come there, no? Advocate.
म्हाका तशें
Paliga.
व्हडलें दिसना.
Going to have an impact.
म्हणजे आय डोंट नो आम आदमी पार्टी किंवा TMC पळय आहा न्ही हे लिडर व्हडले आसात पण तांकां मतां पडटली काय कारण कितें हाजे पयलीं कितें जालें पळय इन 84 म्हाका दिसता इलेक्शन Willie has
TMC, yes, he had brought TMC.
Goa Congress काढली आपल्याकडे. It was all powerful. Like in 1972, KB Naik's Now Maharashtra Government Party was there. They used to get all publicity against MGP and all that because the MGP was divided that time. But MGP got more seats in early elections. Despite of all this, आणि त्यांना इथपर्यंत हे झालं बोळा झालं प्रचार झालो KB Naik, Gopala Mahika, they were very good candidates like
Powerful.
and all that. But people did not trust them.
तो
So,
पोया
गोव्यातले जे नवे पार्टी आयल्या पळय तांचे म्हाका तरी अजून तसं दिसना की बाबा कोण तरी जिखू शकतले एक्सेप्ट कुडचरी
Reginald. No, maybe they may not form government, but getting seats also.
आय डोंट थिंक म्हणजे माझे जर कितें आहा पळय म्हाका दिसना की तेंचे जितले कारण यू नीड एटलीस्ट 7,000 वोट्स
To this time probably less, 5,000-6,000 because three-way fight. Three-way fight.
तितली मतां मेळपाक तेंकां दे वील गेट सायजेबल वोट्स ऑल TMC आम आदमी पार्टी पण जिखपाक जी मतां जाय पळय मेजॉरिटी जाय दॅट आय थिंक इट व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट
For them.
ऑफ द कॅन्डिडेट.
Ashley, what do you feel on this?
I again come to that unpredictability.
No, we'll start from Panjim Talika and then move on to
Panjim,
the.
I don't see Utpal contesting as an independent. Utpal may not be permitted to contest as an independent by the central leadership of the BJP. And I don't see him getting the ticket either.
I also
As
am
of
doubtful
now.
about him.
As of now.
Unless something really big happens. Yeah.
Another major reason why I think Utpal will not contest is the people behind him are not simple people. They are people who were with Manohar Parrikar.
Yeah, very strong BJP. Yeah.
I don't see Utpal winning Panjim as an independent.
Yeah, it is not possible.
I doubt very much. I agree. I agree.
So in that situation, Utpal is what, 37, 36?
36.
35,
Why would he
36.
destroy his political career by doing something like this? Doesn't make sense.
Then it will always
Doesn't
be
make sense to
against
me. Doesn't make
BJP.
sense.
And
to me
you
at
know,
all.
as far as Babush is concerned, nobody knows where we will be the next.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Exactly.
You are never know.
Exactly.
Now only it's
So
difficult.
and there are other options for Utpal also. Panjim is not the only option for Utpal. Not in this election. Future.
Yeah.
In the future. So I don't see him contesting as a rebel.
Okay,
In Panjim.
before I go on to Sandip, I want to know what you feel about. Do you feel that it's this time also is going to be BJP versus Congress, or there are these other people are going to?
I am yet to make up my mind on that aspect for the simple reason that the situation is still fluid. See, 6 people have quit their membership. None of these 6 people are from those 10 Congress MLAs who switched sides. Okay. Out of those 10 MLAs who switched sides, there are at least 6 to 7 who have absolutely no chance of winning on a BJP.
I have heard, like I'm going on online. I just sorry to interrupt. I have heard. I'm going on on a limb, so as to say that I've heard that at least 2 and possibly 3 from these 10 are going to resign, including Nuve and Veli
Obviously.
are going. This is what I have heard, and this is strong sources.
That was the
In
point.
fact, I have been told that they have been allowed by BJP party, the command.
Okay. Now I don't think the BJP will confirm that,
And
but anyway.
contested the independent. It happened last time.
Last time.
Philip Neri.
Yeah. He was allowed to contest as an independent because he said that on BJP ticket I will
Cannot
not
win.
win. So similar situation is there, and 3 MLAs who have joined BJP will be allowed to contest as the independent.
3.
3.
2 I know for sure. Klafas I am not very sure.
Yeah. So
and BJP will support them. BJP will not put a candidate, and if they are elected, they will give them back to BJP.
Actually,
yeah. So one side of the spectrum is clear. BJP is the fulcrum of that spectrum. The other side, I don't see the
that is what I feel.
I don't
more
see the Congress
interested.
having put its act together yet.
Yet,
Yes.
means around 22nd of February going to be the election.
My
Yet,
friend, they hadn't put their act together last time also.
no, they were
Yet-
much better shape than this.
They were much better, but they had not put their act together. Yet they got 17 seats. So that comes from that last minute undecided vote swing that happens.
15-20%.
You know
15%.
that 15-20% swing of the undecided vote that happens at the last stretch, 3 or 4 days before the election, is what is going to. So I don't totally agree with Sawal that these new parties may not win seats. If that swing happens to any one of these new
It
parties,
can go to any party.
whichever
Last time it
party.
went to Congress, this time it
Last time it went to Congress very
Yes.
clearly. Last time it
Yeah.
very clearly went to the Congress. I don't see Congress, being appealing for that undecided vote to go to the Congress as of now.
Because I don't know if people think that Congress is going to actually form the government.
So what?
Or at least opposition.
Exactly. So last time Congress got that undecided vote. This undecided vote also includes the vote which is not, emotionally attached to
To the
any
Congress.
political party.
Fair enough.
They are not attached to any political party.
Fair enough.
They would vote for the Congress last time. They would vote for the
BJP.
BJP this time also. I mean, there's more of that intellectual class, more of the
Educated,
middle
earning.
class. So if that swing happens to any one of, I put all these three parties, okay, Congress a little more on the higher pedestal because it has its base in several constituencies. But I feel that undecided vote can swing any which way. It can swing to the Congress, it can swing to the TMC, it can swing to the AAP.
Fair enough. Actually, one thing I would like to, I'll get you in Sawal and I'll get Kamulkar. But I feel that, see, what has happened is now we have government and we need one opposition party. Last time we had government, whatever way the government was on, and we had opposition. But then what happened in the 5 years of, there was no opposition. So there are possibilities, I would agree with Ashley on, there are possibilities that the people might say, okay, let us try another opposition. They might try, okay fine, let us give MG 12 seats. Let's see what they do in opposition.
MLAs got only 12 seats.
So 100%, yeah.
Sure.
Suppose they may be 100%, who knows? Goa forward, they gave Goa forward last time 100%, 3 out of 3.
Yeah, but it was not Goa forward, it was 3 independents on one.
Okay,
one seat.
whatever, but yeah, Goa
It was
forward.
3 independents on
Yeah,
one
yeah,
seat.
yeah. So
Held by BJP people.
BJP people only.
fair enough. I am not saying anything. I am not saying this
Circumstances
side.
at that point you have to see, because even after 3 people got elected, they never behaved like a political party. They behaved like 3 independent people.
We'll
Actually, they are not a political party.
Exactly. It's just
and now what is
just a
it? Now,
platform.
now it is Vijay Sardesai.
Yes. Now it is
Vijay has
only
gone. I mean, Jayesh has gone to BJP. And Vinod, I don't know where he is. Frankly speaking. Kamulkar, तुम्ही सांगा विनोद तुमचं गट फ्रेंड आणि जयेशाक तुम्ही बरो वगता कितें what is the scene?
विनोदाचो स्टँड अजून सारको जायना.
But how can he not? He's standing on. It's independent. Are that is they have tied up. So Congress candidate is a tie up. Is Vinod Palekar in Salinga in Seoul.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
It is an alliance.
there is an alliance. No, Rahul Gandhi has raised his hand.
No,
in that
they
one.
announced officially also.
Also
ago.
officially announced.
2 days
Then-
ago they announced officially.
So it is Vinod Palekar who is going to stand. What do you feel?
आता विनोद पालेकर
Candidate, Congress candidate, alliance candidate.
काँग्रेस कॅन्डिडेट चला फायट दितलो. फायट दितलो म्हणजे 2 आसा. आता बीजेपी कोणाक दवरता ताचेर सगळे आहा. अजून बीजेपीचो स्टँडूच जायना थंय शिवोलेन. सो बीजेपीचो स्टँड जायना तेका लागून इंडिपेंडंट आसा परत. इंडिपेंडंट एक आसा ऑलरेडी. इंडिपेंडंट 2 आसा. सावियो आसा, दिलेला आसा. हय. ह्या दोना भितर अजून सावियोचो स्टँड अजून कितें आसा न्ही. इंडिपेंडंट अशें म्हणटा, पूण कशें आसा आतां तेणें इंडिपेंडंट म्हटलां. समजा तेका काँग्रेस तिकेट मेळ्ळी, तो काँग्रेसची
Congress ticket?
मागपाक करता. काँग्रेसमॅन तो
Okay.
तो काँग्रेसीकच आपल्याक तिकेट जाय अशेंय बी म्हणटा. की कालच्या मिटिंगेन सुद्दां तेणें सांगलां की आतापर्यंत आपण इंडिपेंडंट, पण आपण मागता काँग्रेस तिकेट.
Okay.
आपण काँग्रेसचे काम केलं, आपल्याक मेळची तिकेट.
माय प्रवीण जाणटे
मयाचे जर पळयची न्ही जाल्यार MGPन एक कॅन्डिडेट तयार केल्लो इतले वर्सां काम करत नाही. ते जवळ 3-4 वर्सां काम करतालो तो. आणि ताका गॅरंटी नासली की आपण निवडून येतलोच म्हणून. त्यामुळे तो आता बी जे पी कडेन गेला. बी जे पीचे थंय वोट्स भरपूर आसात.
बीजेपीचे वोट्स आसा न्हू मागीर.
आसा. तशें आतां कितें जालें, सिन्स दे आर रुलींग फॉर 10 years आनी लोकांनी तेंचो फायदो घेतलेलो आहा. खुबशे लोकांनी फायदो घेतलेलो आहा. हय. सनद तेंचे आज सारकें जावना तें, पण जालां तें. आनी दॅट पर्रिकर हॅड डन समथींग. ती बील पास करून तें जालां तें. पण बाकीचे प्रश्न पळय आहा न्ही. आतां लोकांक कितें जालां, सगळ्यांत चड म्हणजे जॉब. कोण चड जॉब दिता पळय तो बरो आमदार. तो आतां बाकीचे विकासाची कामां, रस्ते म्हण, पूल म्हण, ही जावपूच जाय अशें लोकांक ना. आनी मेन जे कार्यकर्ते आसतात पळय तेंची जर कामां केलीं जायत जाल्यार ते मागीर लोकांक गुणायतात. सो मया आतां जर तो ताका तिकेट दितलेच पळय अशें जालें सगळें ठरलेलें आहा जाल्यार बीजेपी हें.
But Praveen is, I heard Praveen is most likely contest on MGP ticket. Is that true?
न्ही, पण आतां कितें जालें पळय, प्रवीणाची फॅमिली पळय आहा न्ही, ते ओरिजिनली MG
मागीर काँग्रेस.
मागीर तो इंडिपेंडंट रावलो.
तो लास्ट टाइम.
आनी तेणी जॉयन काँग्रेस. मागीर थंयच्यान तो काँग्रेस आहा. पण ताजें एकूण जी पळय वातावरण आहा न्ही मया मतदारसंघातलें तें तशें बरें ना तेंकां.
बरें.
आनी हाका उडोवन तो शेट आहा पळय ताका उडोवन प्रवीण धाटे येवपाक थंय खूब कठीण ना म्हाका दिसता. So what I feel that this is very difficult for him to get elected on MGP ticket.
Even any ticket. BJP most likely speculations are there remain.
ना ते आतां BJP ताका नाच न्ही तें.
Okay. What about one last for you only, Sawal? Dayanand Narvekar in Aldona. What is the scene? So hilo and my not चालू परत.
According to me, Dayanand Narvekar is a spent force.
Okay.
एका वेळाचेर तर तें गाजयल्लें सगळें.
आता आसा तो he is in AAP today. Is he there? Can you hear?
I have not heard him as AAP leader except the joining of Aam Aadmi Party. त्यानंतर ते खंयच तें तोंड फुटी करूंक ना. तो दिसयना खंय बी. आनी आमचो कानोळकर आयला पळय
Kiran.
हय, तांणी सगळें तें कॅप्चर केला.
Kiran is pretty strong in TV as well as in Aldona.
दोनीच मागता न्ही तो.
Bailan.
हय.
Okay, let's see what happens.
डिफिकल्ट. दुसरें कितें जालां तूं, जोपर्यंत कॅन्डिडेट फायनलायज जायना तोपर्यंत सध्या जे पॉलिटिकल पळय हें आहा न्ही,
Ground realities are difficult to predict
At this
and
present
judge.
moment.
As long
very
as
difficult.
you do not decide who the candidate is.
Okay, on this note, let us close this episode of Story Behind the Story. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Gurudas Sawal. Thank you, Sandip. Thank you very much. It's been very interesting and as of now also still very, very fluid and undecided. But hopefully by next week or so we should know something at least before the, I don't know when the code can come, anytime between 27 to 5th and then elections last week or end of February. By March 15th, everything, according to EC, everything is going to be finished and new government probably in place. So we will discuss this again when a few more people either they leave, join or new lists are released. Thank you and keep watching Goa 365.